Okay, so it's time for a little bit of DEJA review, this time of my Nads. Yeah, I love the name. I really love the name. The market research here must have been fantastic. I know, the hair burning cream for men, we'll call it Nads, as in those two things hanging between their legs next to that other thing that we all love so much about ourselves. Yeah. It's hair burning cream and it's meant for every part of your body except the area it's named after. Yeah, and I gotta say it does work quite well, so long as the hairs are quite long. Now, I usually have quite a hairy chest. I'm not the hairiest person in the world. I usually have a good line of hair going down my midsection and so on and so forth. And even when I had actually tested this stuff before, I didn't actually have any hair on my belly, so to speak. Well, I had a little bit of hair because I hadn't shaved it with the razor for a while. I had used it on my arms before that, and I did have some hairs growing there was about 4 or 5 days growth, 4 or 5 days worth of hair growth on the arms, but the chest itself was unshaven, as was the legs. And the legs is what I tested it on first, and it did do quite a good job. In fact, if I just show you this, assuming my leg is in focus, might be able to get a little higher up. Yeah, it has actually done quite a good job in there. Yeah, I'm wearing a towel, so what? But, yeah. It's just worked well on the legs, it's worked well on the chest. It didn't work quite so well on the stomach hairs or the arm hairs this time. In fact, if I do this, and if the autofocus will come into play here, you might just be able to see that there are still hairs on the arm. And that is because this does not unfortunately seem to work so well on relatively short hairs. Hairs that are about 4 to 5 days worth of growth do not seem to actually be bothered by this for some reason. No idea why. Longer hairs though, it does seem to be able to actually do quite a good job on it. That doesn't mean it was perfect. There were certain areas that were left over. I had one section around here, for example, that had to be taken care of with the good old-fashioned razor. Similar story with the armpits, I've done those as well, and it was just basically a little bit of tidying up just here and there. There were little bits and pieces every other place where you just needed to take a razor and sort it out that way. But in general, it worked quite well. I did not use it on my Nads. I don't use my Nads on my Nads. I just used a razor on that. Yeah, I'm not going to show you that though, am I? Well, maybe red porn or something like that. No. But yeah, overall, quite happy with it as a first use. But as a secondary use, I don't think it's going to be that good. I'll probably do another DEJA re-review after I've had to use this for a third time and just see what effect it has on the hairs as they've grown a little longer. Just to see if that is actually true, if it does work as badly on these hairs when they're longer than, you know, than when they're shorter. Or something like that. Let's just try that sentence again. We'll have to try to see, after these hairs have grown back a bit and they're about as long as these ones are right now, if the same failure happens, because I'm not convinced that this works so well on the shorter hairs, simply because of what's happened with the arms this time round. But we shall see, we shall see.